That's right, this is my last show. That's it, I'm going off for the world of interpretive dance after this. But you know what, let's just take a minute before we go on. I'd like you to give a round of applause to everybody in here that helps put this show on. There's a ton of people in my scenes. There's John, there's all kinds of other people. Please give them a round of applause right now. Comedy guest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're going to love this guy. He's very funny. I've had the opportunity of working with him all over the country. He's here for you tonight. I want you to warm him up to the stage with your Chuck Bird!
It's Jim, everybody. He's tall. So nice to be here in Ottawa, and home of you. I was planning on being kind of nice, and then they gave you guys that warning. Kind of thinking about digging in a little bit. We haven't had an election in a while. It's ridiculous. 4 years almost? Wow. How do you even know we live in a democracy? Like when we were having them every 6 months. What? Election? Well, I gotta change the batteries in the smoke detector. I always have trouble deciding who I'm gonna vote for between choices. Yeah, it's always tough. Just gotta whittle it all down. There's parties you've never seen before on the ballot. As you've heard of about 6 when we get in there, 40 people on the ballot. What the hell's the Frappuccino Alliance? You know what? I like cinnamon. Gotta worry about all these things now. I'm a married guy. I'm old school too. Oh yeah, married a woman. Well, I'll be honest with you, I've been married a little while. I think I could have married a dude. In a lot of ways, my life would be much simpler. Living with a guy is easy. You don't have to care, clean up, listen. You can answer a lot of questions with, I don't know, shut the hell up. That does not play with my lady. Oh my God.
Are we having fun so far? We're just going to bring on your next act. Are you ready? This next gentleman from Montreal, brought him here for you tonight. He's a lot of fun. I worked with him before, many years ago, and he's here now. Give it up for Derek Saban!
Yeah, this chicken on the holiday, all the holiday, this Christian holiday, gets so excited for the kid, right? It's Christmas. We have Santa coming, Santa Claus coming. Who's the asshole that invented this guy? Why do we give credit to him? That's stupid. My 2 oldest kids, they were old enough this year to ask me the question about Santa, so I'm like, I'm telling them the truth. They came in my room on Christmas Day at like 1 in the afternoon, and they're like, Daddy, wake up! Santa's don't come! And I'm like, oh, kids, damn it. I hate to tell you the truth like this. Santa, he's just a drunk asshole. He forgot you. But don't worry, kids. Look under the bed. Look under the bed. It's like a brand new Xbox. Because daddies love you, not that son of a bitch. Daddy. I just love you.
You guys like music? Wow, the next guy's going to be enthusiastic coming up here. Folks, your next guest, are you ready? This guy was flew all the way from the East Coast. I got the chance, the opportunity a couple of years ago to work with him on Madly Off in all directions. And he's here tonight, and he's a lot of fun, and I know you're going to enjoy him. Please, warmly welcome to the stage, Mr. Todd Butler, come on!
My name is Todd. My name is Todd Butler, and I'm a Canadian. Thank you. 48-year-old Canadian. The body of a 65-year-old Swede. Participation hell. Just got back from a tour of Alberta. While I was out there, I auditioned for the Alberta Survivor Series. 2 rounds. First round, you have to drive from High Level to Medicine Hat and back in your van. The big bumper sticker on the back says, I voted Liberal, I'm gay, I'm pro-Kyoto, and I'm here to take your guns.
I tried to participate in their life. My kid is so amazing. The third kid too. I don't even know how we had the third kid. We were married 10 years when she got pregnant with the third one. Still a new baby. Like how any of you married, you know when we get married, we know that sex is going to be less and less as it goes further. And we can chart a draw a graph of sex. Like we're dating and our graph is going like that. And then we go on our honeymoon and we're peaking. Like we're allowed to put our finger where it wasn't allowed before. It's awesome. Honeymoon. I don't know how these drunk French little boys got in so quick. First time we tried, she's pregnant. And I'm like, ah, shit. And then my graph started to go like that for 9 months. My kids hurt. I'm hungry. And then they have the baby, and 6 weeks, like the vagina explodes. In 6 weeks, you can't touch it. So my graph is down here, but it's okay. That's 6 weeks. It's reasonable. That's a big baby. And I bought a really good computer for those 6 weeks, so I was fine. But then my graph started to go up again, pregnant again. But like, and after my third baby, like already my graph was down here somewhere. And after the third baby, my graph went back that way. She started to take away sex we had in the past. That's how that did go.
I got up in the night and my furnace won't light propane. How can I keep warm in this terrible storm, propane? She won't light, she won't light, she won't light. Yeah.
No, the truth is, I was born and raised in Kampala, Uganda, which is in East Africa. For those of you who don't go to school, or you're American.
Yeah! It's 83 in Los Angeles and sunny, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna go to Ottawa. Only in Ottawa do you hear things like, it's gonna warm up to -8. Yeah. And whenever you tell someone it's cold in Canada, what do they say? Oh, you should have been here last week. Your pee would freeze in midair. It was really cold. These girls are looking at me like, oh, I hope he doesn't lose his balance. That's all I care about.
Eventually, I did learn French. Because you know what they say. In order to learn a new language, you just have to cohabitate with someone who is a native speaker of that language. I speak 5. I can say yes in 17 more. I can fake an orgasm for any alien.
It's so funny, I grew up in Ottawa. I try to sell Canada to America. They don't get it. And I was doing a tour with American comics in Canada. And I like to screw around with them. So I said, we have to go to Tim Hortons. And they're like, why? I go, that's what happens when you go to Canada. You clear customs. And then you go to Tim Hortons. Really? Yeah. And then one of the guys goes, well, who's Tim Horton? Who's Tim Horton? I can't believe you're asking me that, dude. Well, who is he? He was the first Prime Minister of Canada. That's who he is. Really? Yeah. And his wife had a bakery shop in Manitic. That's how it started. Sorry, that's like me asking you who's George Washington. Sorry.
And I'm not crazy, but I am a carrier. I am. I think I'm going through menopause because I have gained a lot of weight. I have ballooned and I have hot flashes. I am a metaphor for global warming. That's what I was for Halloween. I knocked on the door and they said, "Who are you? Your future." I am an inconvenient truth. Were they gay or just good friends?
Who hasn't wondered? Come on.
Because there's only two things that unite Canadians. There's only two things that bring Canadians together. The first is your disdain for Americans. They're your neighbors. And you rely on them, but you fucking hate them. But you won't tell them to their face. No. That's not the Canadian way of doing things. No. You wait for them to turn around. Take all the lumber you need, friend. Douchebag.